So now that the shellac primer, knotting primer, has dried properly in actually 3 coats on that one, we can start applying the primer coat. I'm going to use for this video now one of our pre-mixed primer coats. So give this a really good stir. This has exactly the right quantities of paint, raw linseed oil and the balsam turpentine pre-mixed, so you don't have to do that yourself. And as always with painting any kind of linseed paint, make sure that you use very thin coats, which means only a tiny little bit on your brush, and I'll show you just how little I mean with that. There's barely anything on there, and you can see how thin the product is. This is really runny, it's very watery. So you don't want too much paint, and then we just start painting onto the board. And you can see that I'm really using a mechanical effort to really brush that into the timber. So put it on in cross sections to really brush it into the grain of the timber. And what you'll see is that I'm not even using any more paint than I'd already put on onto my brush, which actually covers everything I want to cover in this section. And then once we've set that up properly in cross sections, just make sure that it's really worked into the timber, then we just quickly with the same brush just lay this off in the direction of the grain. Not that it matters very much at this stage with a primer coat, but anything that makes it easier for subsequent coats is worth doing. And you can see the grain still coming through this, and how little product there actually is on there.